Ever dreamed of hitting the reset button on your entire life? Maybe you want to escape a past mistake, reinvent your career, or simply start fresh in a place where nobody knows your name. I'm Julia, and today we're exploring countries where you can genuinely start everything from scratch, build a new life, and maybe even become a completely different version of yourself. These aren't just vacation destinations. These are places offering real opportunities for reinvention, whether you're running towards something or away from everything. Let's kick things off with a country that's been the go-to choice for fresh starts for decades: Thailand. The Land of Smiles isn't just a catchy nickname, it's a genuine reflection of how welcoming this country is to foreigners looking to rebuild their lives. The cost of living is incredibly low compared to Western countries. You can rent a decent apartment in Chiang Mai for $300 to $500 a month, eat delicious street food for $2 a meal, and live comfortably on $1,500 monthly if you're careful. But the real magic of Thailand goes beyond the affordable lifestyle. What makes Thailand perfect for starting over is the thriving expat community and the endless opportunities for work. English teachers are always in demand, and you can get certified to teach with just a month-long TEOL course. Digital nomads have turned cities like Chiang Mai and Bangkok into hubs of remote work culture, with co-working spaces, networking events, and a support system that makes the transition remarkably smooth. The Thai people generally don't judge your past. They're interested in who you are now, not who you were before. The visa situation is manageable too. You can start with tourist visas and border runs, then transition to education visas, volunteer visas, or if you're serious about staying long-term, the Elite Visa program. Thailand lets you ease into your new life without overwhelming bureaucratic hurdles right from the start. Now let's head to Latin America and talk about Mexico, specifically places like Playa del Carmen, Tulum, and Mexico City. Mexico has become incredibly popular with Americans and Canadians looking to start fresh, and for good reason. The proximity to the United States makes it psychologically easier to make the leap. You can always go back if things don't work out, but honestly, most people who move to Mexico never want to leave. The cost of living varies depending on where you settle, but even in touristy areas, you'll spend far less than you would back home. A beautiful apartment near the beach in Playa del Carmen might run you $800 to $1,200 a month, and inland cities are even cheaper. What really sets Mexico apart for people starting over is the opportunity to build businesses. The tourism industry is booming, and foreigners have successfully opened restaurants, bars, yoga studios, dive shops, real estate agencies, and countless other ventures. The startup costs are relatively low, and if you offer something unique or cater to the expat and tourist markets, you can build a profitable business within a year. The residency process has become more streamlined too. If you can show you have a steady income of around $2,500 a month or savings of around $43,000, you can qualify for temporary residency. After 4 years, you can apply for permanent residency. Mexico also has a temporary residency visa specifically for remote workers, recognizing that the digital nomad trend isn't going anywhere. Let me tell you about Portugal, which has become the darling of the expat world in recent years. Lisbon and Porto are absolutely stunning cities with a perfect blend of old-world charm and modern amenities. Portugal offers something rare: a Western European lifestyle at a fraction of the cost you'd pay in France, Germany, or Scandinavia. You can live well in Portugal on $2,000 to $2,500 a month, including rent, food, transportation, and entertainment. The weather is fantastic, with over 300 days of sunshine a year in many regions. The beaches are spectacular, the wine is excellent and cheap, and the seafood is some of the best you'll find anywhere. Portugal has actively courted foreign residents through programs like the D7 visa for passive income earners and retirees. If you have a pension, rental income, or remote work that brings in around $900 monthly, you can qualify. There's also the digital nomad visa introduced recently, making it even easier for remote workers to establish residency. The Portuguese are generally welcoming to foreigners. English is widely spoken, especially among younger people, and the healthcare system is excellent and affordable. Property prices have risen in recent years, especially in Lisbon, but you can still find reasonable deals if you look beyond the main tourist areas. Many people starting over in Portugal say they feel like they've finally found a place where life makes sense again, where the pace is slower, the priorities are clearer, and happiness doesn't require constant hustle. Let's venture further east and explore Georgia, the country, not the state. Tbilisi has become one of the best-kept secrets in the digital nomad world, and it's absolutely perfect for anyone wanting to start from scratch. Here's why Georgia blows my mind. They offer a one-year visa-free stay for citizens of over 90 countries. You literally just show up and you can stay for a year without any paperwork. No other country offers this level of accessibility. The cost of living is absurdly low. You can rent a modern apartment in central Tbilisi for $300 to $500 a month. A full meal at a nice restaurant costs $5 to $8. Monthly expenses can easily stay under $1,000 while maintaining a comfortable lifestyle. Georgia is ancient, beautiful, and culturally rich. The food is incredible. Think khachapuri, cheese-filled bread that'll change your life, and Georgian wine, which comes from the oldest winemaking tradition in the world. The people are famously hospitable, sometimes overwhelmingly so. Georgians take pride in treating guests like royalty. The country sits at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, giving it a unique cultural flavor that feels both familiar and exotic. For entrepreneurs, Georgia offers incredible opportunities. Starting a business is relatively simple, and the tax system is very favorable. The corporate tax rate can be as low as 0% if you reinvest profits. The government has made serious efforts to reduce corruption and streamline bureaucracy, making Georgia one of the easiest places in the world to do business according to various international rankings. Now let's talk about a country that might surprise you, Colombia. Yes, Colombia had a rough reputation for decades, but the country has transformed dramatically. Cities like Medellin, Bogotá, and Cartagena are safe, modern, and full of opportunities for foreigners looking to start fresh. Medellin, in particular, has earned the nickname City of Eternal Spring because of its perfect weather year-round. Temperatures hover around 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit every single day. The cost of living is fantastic. You can live very comfortably in Medellin on $1,500 to $2,000 a month, including a nice apartment in a good neighborhood, eating out regularly, and enjoying the city's vibrant social scene. Colombia has a growing digital nomad community and plenty of opportunities for English teachers, tour guides, and entrepreneurs. The people are warm, friendly, and genuinely curious about foreigners. Colombian Spanish is considered some of the clearest and easiest to understand in Latin America, making it a great place to learn or improve your language skills. The coffee culture is incredible naturally, and the nightlife rivals anywhere in the world. Getting residency in Colombia is straightforward. You can apply for a migrant visa if you have a pension, steady remote income, or if you want to start a business. After 5 years as a resident, you can apply for citizenship. The visa process is well organized compared to many Latin American countries, and lawyers who specialize in expat immigration are easy to find and affordable. Let me introduce you to a wildcard option, Albania. This small Balkan country is one of Europe's hidden gems and perfect for starting over on a budget. Albania offers a one-year visa-free stay for U.S. citizens and many others, similar to Georgia. The cost of living is among the lowest in Europe. You can rent a beautiful apartment in the capital city Tirana for $200 to $400 a month. In coastal towns like Saranda or Vlora, you can live near stunning beaches for incredibly low costs. A month's worth of groceries might run you $150. Eating out at nice restaurants costs $5 to $10 per meal. Albania is jaw-droppingly beautiful. The Albanian Riviera rivals anything in Greece or Croatia, but without the crowds and inflated prices. The mountains in the north offer incredible hiking and adventure opportunities. The country has a complex and fascinating history, with ancient ruins, Ottoman architecture, and communist-era relics all mixing together. Albanians are extremely welcoming to foreigners, perhaps because tourism is still relatively new, and they're genuinely excited to share their country. English is increasingly common, especially among young people. The economy is growing, and there are opportunities in tourism, real estate, and various service industries. If you're looking to stretch your savings while living in a beautiful, safe, and interesting place, Albania deserves serious consideration. Now let's head to Southeast Asia again and explore Vietnam. This country has exploded in popularity among expats and digital nomads over the past decade, and it's easy to see why. Cities like Ho Chi Minh City, Hanoi, and Da Nang offer incredibly affordable living with modern amenities. You can live well in Vietnam on $1,000 to $1,500 a month. Street food costs $1 to $3 per meal, and it's absolutely delicious. A comfortable apartment in a good area of Ho Chi Minh City runs $400 to $700 monthly. The healthcare is surprisingly good and very affordable, especially in the major cities. Vietnam is perfect for starting over because opportunity is everywhere. English teaching jobs are plentiful and well paid by local standards. The startup scene is booming, with tech companies and creative agencies popping up constantly. The cost of starting a business is low, and if you can tap into the growing middle class or the expat market, there's real money to be made. The visa situation requires a bit more management than some countries. You'll typically need to do visa runs or get a business visa, but agents make this process simple and inexpensive. The energy in Vietnam is incredible. This is a country on the rise, with young people hungry for opportunity and a government increasingly open to foreign investment and residents. The food scene alone is worth moving for, from pho and banh mi to endless regional specialties that'll keep you exploring for years. Let's talk about a country with a truly special program for people wanting to start fresh: Ecuador. This small South American country offers an incredibly diverse landscape, from Amazon rainforest to Andean mountains to Pacific beaches, all packed into a country smaller than Nevada. The cost of living in Ecuador is remarkably low. Cities like Cuenca and Quito allow you to live comfortably on $1,200 to $1,800 a month. The coastal areas are even cheaper. Ecuador uses the US dollar as its currency, which eliminates exchange rate worries and makes financial planning much simpler for Americans. What makes Ecuador special for starting over is its retiree visa program. But here's the thing, you don't actually need to be retired. If you can show a steady income of just $800 per month from any source, pensions, remote work, investments, you can qualify for residency. That's one of the lowest income requirements anywhere in the world. Ecuador also has excellent healthcare that's affordable and high quality. Many American retirees specifically move to Ecuador for medical care because even without insurance, procedures cost a fraction of US prices. The expat community is well established, especially in Cuenca, which has been ranked as one of the best places in the world for retirees. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's only for older people. Young entrepreneurs and digital nomads are increasingly discovering Ecuador's charms. Let me tell you about Nicaragua, specifically the city of Granada and the beach town of San Juan del Sur. Nicaragua is Central America's largest country, but also one of its least expensive. You can live well on $1,000 to $1,300 a month, including rent, food, transportation, and entertainment. Granada is a colonial gem with colorful architecture, great restaurants, and a lake with volcanic islands you can explore. San Juan del Sur is a surf town with a laid-back vibe, beautiful beaches, and a growing expat community. The real estate is incredibly affordable, with houses available for prices that seem impossible by Western standards. Nicaragua has had political challenges in recent years, which is important to acknowledge. However, for people specifically looking to fly under the radar and live simply, it offers incredible value and a slower pace of life. The residency process is straightforward and inexpensive. You can apply for residency as a retiree if you have $600 monthly income, or as an investor if you start a business. The Nicaraguan people are warm and friendly, and the country feels authentic in a way that more developed tourist destinations sometimes don't. Lake Nicaragua, colonial cities, volcanic landscapes, and Pacific surf make this a beautiful place to call home. If you're willing to embrace the adventure and accept that things won't always run smoothly, Nicaragua can be an incredibly rewarding place to start fresh. Let's explore Panama, which has long been popular with American expats and retirees. Panama City is a modern, sophisticated city with incredible skyline views, world-class restaurants, and all the amenities you'd expect from a major urban center. But Panama also offers beach towns, mountain villages, and everything in between. The cost of living varies widely depending on where you settle. Panama City can be expensive by regional standards, but places like Boquete in the mountains or beach towns on the Pacific coast offer affordable living. You can live comfortably in these areas on $1,500 to $2,000 monthly. Panama's big draw for people starting over is the Pensionado program, one of the world's best residency programs for retirees. If you're over 55 and have a pension of at least $1,000 monthly, you get incredible benefits. We're talking discounts on everything from medical services to entertainment, restaurant meals, and even airline tickets. But even if you don't qualify for that program, Panama offers other visa options, including the Friendly Nations visa for citizens of 50 countries who want to start a business or work in Panama. The country uses the US dollar, has solid infrastructure, excellent healthcare in Panama City, and the Panama Canal provides fascinating history and ongoing economic importance. English is widely spoken, especially in business contexts, making the transition easier for English speakers. Let me introduce you to a European option that often gets overlooked: Czech Republic, specifically Prague and Brno. The Czech Republic offers a high quality of life, beautiful cities, excellent beer, and a cost of living well below Western Europe. You can live in Prague on $1,800 to $2,500 a month, and smaller cities are even cheaper. The healthcare system is excellent, public transportation is efficient and affordable, and the central location makes it easy to explore the rest of Europe. Prague is one of the most beautiful cities in the world, with stunning architecture, a vibrant cultural scene, and a perfect blend of history and modernity. The Czech Republic has become increasingly welcoming to foreigners, especially entrepreneurs and freelancers. The freelance visa, called the Živnostenský list, allows you to live and work in the Czech Republic as a self-employed person. The requirements are manageable, and once you have it, you can operate as a freelancer serving clients anywhere in the world. After 5 years of continuous residence, you can apply for permanent residency. The Czech people can seem reserved at first, but once you break through that initial coolness, they're loyal friends. The beer culture is legendary, the food is hearty and delicious, and the country is safe with very low crime rates. For anyone wanting a fresh start in a stable, beautiful European country without the price tag of France or Germany, the Czech Republic is an outstanding choice. Finally, let's talk about a country that's truly off most people's radar: Paraguay. This landlocked South American nation is one of the easiest places in the world to get residency. I'm not exaggerating. If you can deposit about $5,000 in a Paraguayan bank account, you can apply for permanent residency. The process is straightforward, relatively quick, and once you have it, you have no minimum stay requirements. You could get Paraguayan residency as a backup plan and only move there if you need to. The cost of living in Paraguay is extremely low. You can live comfortably on $800 to $1,200 a month. The capital, Asunción, is a surprisingly pleasant city with modern amenities, good restaurants, and friendly people. Paraguay doesn't have the tourist infrastructure of other countries on this list, and that's actually part of its appeal for people who truly want to disappear and start over. The country is safe, the people are welcoming, and there's a growing expat community, particularly of Brazilians and Argentinians, but also Europeans and North Americans who've discovered this hidden gem. The official languages are Spanish and Guarani, and learning some Spanish will be essential. The climate is subtropical with hot summers and mild winters. The economy is growing, and there are opportunities for entrepreneurs willing to fill gaps in the market. If you want residency options, low costs, and a genuine off-the-beaten-path experience, Paraguay deserves consideration. So there you have it, countries from every corner of the globe where you can genuinely start everything from scratch. Whether you're looking for beaches, mountains, bustling cities, or quiet villages, there's a place waiting for you. The hardest part isn't finding the right country. It's having the courage to actually make the leap. But I promise you, thousands of people do it every year, and most of them wish they'd done it sooner. Your fresh start is waiting. Thanks for watching, and remember, the life you want is out there. You just have to be brave enough to go get it.